So it is a beautiful day here, absolutely gorgeous, and 11 AM, so I have a bit of time to work on our cars for the drift tonight. So I'm doing a service to my Rx7. I don't think you've seen much of this. Don't even know if I've talked about it. I'll just say a bit. It's a Series 1 1980 Mazda Rx7. Yeah, it's basically my favourite car. I'm in love with rotaries, so yeah, it's stock as. It's just got extractors and, you know, different air filters. It's really nothing special. Lowered on king springs, got KYB shocks, a Series 2 diff, so it has disc brakes. But yeah, it's really clean. There's next to no rust. I love the colour, just metallic copper. Yeah, so I'm just doing a service to it today, and forgot to mention, I also bought this strut brace for it, which I'll be putting on. So it's like a 2-minute job. Then hopefully I'll get time to do stuff on the wagon. So I've got my twin can steering wheel now, which is sick. And if we go to the back of this, I've got the tail shaft in there, and pedal box, and like slave cylinder, and the hydraulic master cylinder. A couple other things like knuckles, LCAs, all to go in here, so I can start putting in the coilovers. All that can start going in. I can take out all this shit, cross member, everything can just all come out. I've bought myself a jack so I don't have to use Jordans all the time now. It's only a little one, it's not going to jack up as high, but you know, it's all good. Got myself some jack stands as well, some taller ones, so if we do need to have a car up higher, we can use them. Yeah, I'll get started on the draining the oil and shit for this, and then while the oil drains, I'll just put the strut brace on. It's draining, it's pretty much done. Gonna be changing the oil filter over as well. Really easy in Rx7s, because you're supposed to do oil changes pretty often, right at the top of the engine. Beautiful, love it. So I'm gonna do that, then put the strut brace on, then fill it up. Alright, so I got the strut brace on, new oil filter, filled it up with oil again, easy. I'm just gonna wait for a little bit for the oil to drain through the engine and check the dipstick. Might have to put a little bit more in, but apart from that, it's all good. So then this is done, and I can just move it back and start working on the Corolla. Just finished servicing the Rx7. It is blowing a bit of smoke. That happens on startup. It's actually a decent thing. Oh, well, it's gone now, so it means it's warmed up quite a bit. Because I run it on premix, it tends to just blow a bit of smoke when you first start it up because there's oil in the fuel. So yeah, that's completely fine. New strut brace, everything is going all good. And yeah, should be able to move on to the Corolla in a second. Let's give a bit of a... I don't want to rev it too hard, it still has to warm up. Probably be taking this for a drive soon to test a strut brace out, but yeah, onto the Corolla. All stuff in the Rx7. I did a coolant change as well. I didn't really record it. Didn't get to do anything on the Corolla really. I put the new steering wheel in, but off to the drifts now. Jordan is 180, so we'll get footage of that as well, of course. We'll see you there. So it's Sunday today, and I'm back working on the Corolla. Actually working on it this time. Just starting to take everything out, basically the whole front end. So the whole strut, I've already got the brakes off, and I'm working on the steering arm at the moment. Jordan's not here to help, and he's our mechanic, so I'm just doing what I can and what I know, and looking up what I don't know. So hopefully I can get a bit done today, see how it goes. I actually don't know how I'm going to be editing this, so this could be a new video or it could be the same, so yeah. I got the strut off. Easier than I thought it would be. This is just a stock Ke70 one. I'm thinking I might actually keep the panel van brakes. The wagon brakes, because they are bigger than the other ones I'm putting on, so I might be keeping them. Now it's just this knuckle off, LCA out, and the cross member as well. doing it all at the same time because it's all connected. I'm going to try and find a new steering rack as well because this one's pretty fucked. So, yeah. So that took me way too long. Doing it by myself was a bit hard. Got the strut out not too badly. The jack was very helpful, but then this was just being a bitch. I couldn't get the knuckle off. So I was trying that for ages and I realised I didn't need to get the knuckle off because I have new knuckles to go on and new LCAs. So I'm changing over the whole LCA. I don't think there's a difference really. Yeah, they're basically the same. This one's out of an 8.6 and this one's Corolla Ke70. Really no difference, but this one does have a lot better boot and all this stuff, and this one's fucked. So anyway, not the matter. That one's garbage now. This one's ready to go back in once I get the new cross member in and all that. And my sway bar and all this shit. I need to get a new steering rack as well, I think, because this one is really fucked. I'll show you in the top. See this boot? It's all like cracked, ruined, and the same as the other side. So I need to get a new one of that. So yeah, I need to do the other side still, and then take this whole cross member out. I might try and start on the other side tonight. I don't know if I'll finish it. It's starting to get a bit dark. And when it starts to get dark, I'll just pack up. I can't be bothered turning lights on and shit. It's going to get really cold. And yeah, that's just how it's going so far. Alright, you probably can't see much because it's getting dark, but I'm packing up now. So I did get that one out. Started on this one. I got the brake off. And that's about it. I started to take the brake line off, but then I stopped. And I got the pin out of the steering arm. But yeah, getting dark now, so I'll probably do more tomorrow morning. I'll put a video up of all this. I'll just edit it all together, I think. But yeah, so that strut out, that LCA knuckle out, cross member out, new cross member in, new LCAs, knuckles, struts, coilovers, brakes in. I need to buy a new steering rack, then that will go in probably before all that stuff. Yeah, so I'll need to source the new steering rack first. Chuck that in. What else do I need to do? Oh, I was going to order new bushes because all the ones for the like sway bars and LCAs are shot. So I'm going to get like Nolafane bushes or white line or something. I'll just order them in and redo all the bushes in the front. So it should be fucking sick once it's all done. I cannot wait. Now that I'm actually doing something to it, like I needed to buy the jack and all the stands and shit to be able to work on it, and now I'm just loving it. So yeah, I'll get all the front end done, cross member in, then I need to do all the engine shit like resealing the sump, getting the gearbox looked at to make sure it's okay, and then chuck all that in, and then it's like home stretch. Like I said, I got cross member and shit, so I basically have everything but loom. I need the timing belt cover, and I need the steering rack and the bushes. Really not many things left, so it's getting close now. And yeah, I don't think I'll have it done in the week, which is what I wanted it to be done. Fucking hell, because that's when I go back to uni. But I'll still just work on it and drive my Rx7 as a daily, I guess. Anyway, thanks for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe.